Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking all about new releases and if they are going on the wish list or not. Before we get started, I just want to remind you guys to enter my back to school giveaway. We've got about a week left. Put a little link right here so you guys can click on the video that shows you what is in the giveaway after you're done watching this video. In the description box there'll be a link to enter as well. Do you see it, guys? It's here. Oh yeah. So Ulta wasn't supposed to get this in till September, and they got it in last week, so I ordered it right away. There's gonna be a video coming up this week on this guy. This week's gonna be a little crazy because I've got a lot of videos that I want to get out, but I have more than I have days in the week. So Tuesday might be it might not be Skincare Tuesday. That might be pushed back. Either to later in the week or just skip it this week altogether. But like I've got my July haul still. I just got a new haul from Ulta. I've got a lot to share right now. I still have my 3 looks 1 palette from my Magic palette I haven't posted up yet, so things might be a little skipped around this week. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to talk about is super disappointment to me, and it is the Tutti Fruitti collection from Too Faced. So the biggest disappointment to me probably is the price on it. Okay, so here is the full collection for you guys to see. It has all been released now. It is up on the Too Faced website with pricing. Thanks to one of my subscribers, she let me know that it was up there so I could go check it out, so thank you. And I saw the prices and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like over $30 for the 7-pan eyeshadow palette. I just feel like that's a lot. And I'm so disappointed. I told you guys last week in that pineapple one that is like 1 yellow and 1 green and the rest are neutrals. And I don't know, I might end up getting the raspberry one, especially if I can get it with my points and a 20% off coupon. That wouldn't be too bad. But I don't know, everything else is kind of me. For me. Maybe you guys love those palettes. Let me know if you really like them. I do want to know that. The blush ones are kind of pretty. I don't need that bronzer duo. I mean, this little banana thing at the bottom is cute, but I'm not going to spend whatever it's going to cost for it. Actually, those blush duos are like $30 too. So that's actually probably going to be a no. But then we do have got a Too Faced Tutti Fruitti and Beauty Blender collab. So it looks like it might be a coral color. That's probably not going on the wish list. The color of my Beauty Blender doesn't really matter to me. But I have been liking some other cheaper versions of the Beauty Blender. So I don't even know if I'll end up buying a Beauty Blender again down the road. This one, Natasha Denona has released an all matte Safari palette. Okay, let's think about what we think of when we think of the Safari. Probably not a bunch of gray, right? Sometimes I just don't get it. Okay, so this is the Safari palette. It is like gray, some taupes, and gray, a few browns, and gray. For the price of what Natasha Danone cost, I don't think I could ever buy this palette shade range for whatever it's going to cost. I mean, I'm sure that they're beautiful swatched. I'm sure they're going to be useful to someone, but it looks like a lot of the same colors with maybe like a little hint of a different tone to it. Maybe a little hint of a different tone to it. Did you see that? I just don't think of that. Like, she's thinking of what the Safari people wear, the khaki. That's what it looks like to me, not like the Safari. I don't know. She's also coming out with there's going to be a camel eyeshadow palette, which is going to be 5 all-day sand nudes. So that sounds really exciting. And then some lipstick or glosses. So we'll see what the rest looks like. It's coming in September, it looks like. All right, Essence has shown what their fall winter collection is going to look like. This is something I can get on board with. Okay, it's going to release on the 20th of this month, and there are so many things that they're releasing, but Essence is a very affordable brand, so trying a few of these things is not going to break my bank, and Essence typically has good products, so I don't know why I'm surprised. You know, they're very affordable, good quality products for the most part from what I've tried. So I could try some of those and not be mad about it. Then we've got Sephora. So Sephora has got their new upcoming Pro palette releasing or launching in the fall. We don't have a date yet, but the price is going to be $65. I don't know. Now that I'm finding all these awesome eyeshadows that are so much more affordable, like when something like this costs $65, it makes me laugh at it. Is that awful? I mean, there are some pretty, you've got a color story in almost every row, but there's no way. This is from New Indie Makeup from Saucebox. Saucebox Cosmetics launched a new palette, Nocturne, 8 shades. So it's a neutral palette with a pop of color, and it's a pop of blue or purple. So I'm not super excited about the releases this week, am I? Okay, we've got Real Techniques brushes, also something I'm not going to purchase. Very beautiful, very beautiful, but Real Techniques brushes, I mean, they're great quality. I love them. I've got some that are like years old. They're getting a little expensive, I think, for a drugstore line. Joy's got a sneak peek of a new eyeshadow palette for winter, fall. Looks like maybe it's coming August 28th though, so it looks really pretty. I've never tried anything from Joy. Sometime I would like to. I don't know if this will be it or not, but it's super pretty. Another sneak peek of Pat McGrath's eyeshadow palette coming soon. So there it is. I mean, you would guess from this picture that there's going to be like reds and pinks and fall colors, but it's probably going to be a neutral palette with a pop of color. Just saying, based on all the other sneak peeks we've been given and what's actually in them. You guys, I really am not like being negative about it. I'm just being realistic about, like, this is just for fun. I have nothing against any company. You get it, right? Okay. So next, ColourPop has released new Super Shock shadows, and actually, I don't know when it goes till, but the Super Shock shadows are buy one get one free right now, so if you need any, now would be a good time to get them, but it is it I Am Cool collection? So here's the swatches of them, and then I also do have a picture of them in their pots. They are really pretty, but I don't know that I need any of them. I feel like I just bought like these kind of colors in a ColourPop haul, and I just got a pretty turquoise one too. So they're pretty. Oh, it's to celebrate their 6 million followers, maybe? 6 million orders? I don't know. 6 million something they're celebrating. Okay, so next up we've got from Unicorn Cosmetics. It has launched already. It is the Retro Pro Eye Kit and Old School Case for $20, which means around upper 20s US dollars, I think. So I could probably get that at Claire's. You guys, this is quite the week for makeup releases. Oh, okay, so here's one that might be like realistic for some people. Guys, I'm totally joking. So the translucent loose setting powder from Laura Mercier is now coming in some different colors. So it looks like It says 2 shades, but it looks like 3. I don't know. That's what the picture is. I've never actually used that. It is $38. Let me know if you guys use that and like it. I have enough of drugstore brands that I like really well that I don't feel the need to spend $38 on setting powder, but you know, here's something I'm for sure getting, and I talked about this a long time ago. They released a sneak peek a long time ago. So this is the Benefit Brow Contour Pro. This is what it looks like, and it's the little clicky pen. So it's got 2 different brow tones, a highlighter, and a something else. So yeah, I for sure want to try that. And actually, speaking of Benefit, they said that they were releasing, something else was supposed to be released soon, that they're going to be launching this fall. It doesn't look like they have released it yet, but it has something to do with brows or eyes or something. So I will be looking out for that. You guys, that is all for today. I think. Let me make sure. I think so. That's all I had to talk about so far. So if something super exciting happens overnight, I will add it in at the end of this here. All right, guys, I am back with a few updates. There were quite a few things that came up last night, and some of them were actually kind of exciting. So I wanted to show you them. So the first thing is IT Cosmetics. They've got their Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer, and it has always come out in like 5 shades, like fair, light, light medium, medium, dark. Now they are releasing 48 shades of it, which means that there is hopefully going to be a shade for everyone, or one that should match you close. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I don't personally use it. It is really thick. Sometimes I think it's interesting because IT Cosmetics always seems to be geared toward mature skin, I think. And that concealer is so thick that it's almost too thick if you've got fine lines under your eyes, but it is very full coverage. So if you really want to cover up, that is a really full coverage concealer. All right, the next thing I have to show you is a new, all right, so Bella Thorne. I didn't know who she was till this, but I looked at her Instagram account, and she is pretty risque. So she is coming out with her own makeup line, and the reason I want to show you it is because they are a very colorful eyeshadow palette. So one looks like it's more purple burgundy with some different colors, and then one looks like it's more greenish bluish with a couple different colors. So I do like the setup and schematic of those, of how the shades are, but they are all shimmer shades. So that would not be a palette for me because that's a lot of shimmery shades, right? I think so. We don't have a price or a release date or anything. I don't know when that is going to be coming out, but it's coming out. NARS is releasing a new mascara called called NARS Climax, and oh, it's launching tomorrow, which is today, because this was yesterday. So it's launching today at Ulta, and it looks like a very standard mascara wand, so just a bristle brush there. That's what it's going to look like, and I don't know, we don't have a price on it. Honestly, that is not going on my wish list right now. I have got so many mascaras to get through, I cannot be buying another mascara. Then something I wanted to update you guys on, because I didn't even like piece this together yesterday, is the Camel palette I was talking about is actually the palette I talked about last week from Natasha Denona. We didn't have a name for it then, and it's that 5-shade single, 5-pan palette that is all neutral, like all neutral taupe. It's a taupe eyeshadow palette. And I was saying that it was probably like around $30, way too expensive for 5 taupe shadows. Guys, it's $48. $48. That's $10 a pan almost. And like I said last week, for a neutral palette, if you're into makeup, you already have those colors. And if you're not into makeup, you are not spending $50 on 5 eyeshadows. So I'm not really sure who this palette is for. Maybe a collector of Natasha Denona. Then we've got a little news on the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe collection. It is launching on the 14th at Ulta and at Morphe, and because she had to, you know, reformulate, all that. So I think I still am going to pick up this greenish one. It's like greenish bluish palette. And for $15, I can use my $3.50 off coupon at Ulta. That is something that I would like to try just to see what the formulation is like. And I don't have a ton of colors in that color range, so that's why that specific one kind of drew to me. The other ones, I have shades like that all over the place, so I don't need those. And then we've got I Heart Revolution or Makeup Revolution or whatever they're calling themselves. Can't keep up with it. They are releasing 4 new chocolate palettes, and this is what they look like. And honestly, none of those look very interesting to me. And I tried a chocolate palette before and I didn't like it at all. It didn't have a lot of pigment to it. So those are not going on the wish list. And then they're also releasing these diamond cut boxes highlighters, which I think that they are duping from Too Faced. And I don't know if that will go on the wish list or not. Currently, I don't need any highlighters, but I always need another highlighter. So, guys, you know what I've been loving? This one I can't put down. It's the Touch of Glam Pizza Pie in the Sky highlighter. Oh my gosh, that's what I have on today, and I have been using it every day. I love it so much. So, no Makeup Revolution for me. BH Cosmetics is releasing some new brushes. I have always wanted to try BH Cosmetics brushes. Here's what they look like. So I may end up trying one of these. It looks like these ones are being sold as singles and not in a set. It says they're going to be $6 to $12.50, and they are all fan brushes. They all have got a pinched ferrule. It says that's supposed to create a fuller, denser brush for a unique shape to glam and contour your face and eyes. I want to try that out. We'll see. We'll see if they show up at Ulta and I can get a sale on them. Ulta a lot of the time has BH Cosmetics buy one get one half price. Alright, then I just have one more to show you. This is from Estee Lauder. It's a new Glow Goddess eyeshadow palette. It is 6 shimmers and 2 mattes. And you guys already know that is not on my wish list. I mean, it looks very pretty, but with 6 shimmer shades and only 2 mattes that are darker mattes, you're not going to be able to create a lot of looks with that. It is going to be $40. Releasing August 29th at Ulta. Oh, it's an Ulta Beauty exclusive. So maybe if you really like Estee Lauder, that is for you. I feel like these palettes have come and gone already, and this one's a little late to the game, and it needs a couple more mattes to it to be a more functional palette. That's just my opinion on it. You may absolutely love it. So I want to know what is on your guys' wish list from all these new releases. For sure for me, it is the Benefit Pen Clicky Pen. That's what I'm going to be calling it. The brown green Jaclyn Hill palette, possibly some Morphe brushes, and possibly the Berry Too Faced palette if I can get that with a coupon and my points. I will not spend $30 on that palette if I can't get it on sale. So those are new releases for this week, and are they going on my wish list or not? Thank you guys so much for spending some time with me today, and don't forget to enter that back to school subscriber giveaway. Like this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!